Would you buy a t-shirt for $8 or would you buy two for $13? Most people would choose to buy two t-shirts for $13 because logically speaking, it's cheaper to buy two. However, what if I change the context now? There's one t-shirt you really love and the other t-shirts are like meh, like you can't really find another one that you like. Would you still buy one t-shirt for $8 or two t-shirts for $13? So recently I went out to shopping with my family and I saw a t-shirt that I really love. It was not $8, it was $7.90 to be exact. And I couldn't believe it was so cheap. So I tried it on and it felt good, it fits me. But then I went back to the shelf and saw that if I buy two t-shirts, it will cost me $13, which is cheaper per piece. So I started looking for another piece. I took one out, nah. I took another, nah. And I looked through the whole shelf, nothing gave me the same good vibe. So I thought to myself, I guess I'll just buy one. However, just as I was going to buy the shirt, my mom and auntie saw the discount and asked me to buy another one. They say, why don't you buy this one? Why don't you buy that one? You need to try it first, otherwise you won't know. So I'm like, okay, I'll try the other pieces. And I tried like 4 or 5 pieces. But whenever I put on those t-shirts, I felt drained. Something didn't feel right. The vibe was off. After a bit of struggle with my mom and my aunt, I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm just gonna buy one. So what's the point of telling you this story? There's nothing wrong with using logic to make decisions. But sometimes what seems logical is actually highly illogical. Yes, it's cheaper to buy two t-shirts for $13 as they are cheaper per piece. But I could pay $8 for one t-shirt that I really love, or $13 for one t-shirt that I love, and one t-shirt that I know I won't be wearing. Why do I want to pay $5 more to buy a t-shirt that I don't like? I could understand if you buy products like toilet paper, shampoo, toothpaste, buying them in bulk and with discount is great. You know you'll use it in the future. However, if you buy the wrong shoe size hoping that you can fit in one day, or something you don't really care about or need, hoping that one day you'll use them, this is not a logical decision. Using reasons to justify your purchase doesn't make it a logical decision. Most of our purchases are emotional, and sometimes it's difficult for us to admit to ourselves that we purchase out of emotions. My mom and auntie didn't persuade me to buy another piece because it's cheaper and logical. It's because of their fear of missing out. It's such a good deal. They don't want me to miss out on a good deal. Most marketing tactics are fear-based. They put timer on their deals to get people to take action. They give discount for a short period of time. They bundle their products together and make it cheaper and more attractive. And there's nothing wrong with doing so as marketers. Such tactic works because most people purchase based on emotion. What's the issue here is that we have trained ourselves to react based on fear and not react based on love. We look at the price tag first instead of pondering what we desire first. We buy things based on the price tag that the seller said, but have you asked yourself what's the value to you? How much will you value this product? If we keep looking for the cheapest, we kind of lose track of what we value and want. We might even start to compromise on what we want for a better price. And it starts from small little things like buying a t-shirt. Then it branches up to bigger things in life like your career or your dream. You stay in a job you hate just because it pays more. You make your dream smaller or sacrifice your dream because you're afraid of the price you have to pay. Apart from using logic or emotion in making a decision, there is the third alternative, which is to use our intuition. Intuition is often confused with emotion because they are equally abstract and subjective. They don't have fixed, well-defined rules and steps to follow. But intuition is not emotional based. Your intuition works best when you are neutral, open, and relaxed. When I was at a shop, I was just randomly browsing. It's very casual. It's not like it's so cheap I have to buy them. When I saw a t-shirt I love, it leads out for me. And that's how I know this is the one I want to buy. Intuition is based on resonance instead of emotions. After having so many years of experience buying clothes for myself, I've collected a good amount of data on what energizes me and what drains me, so I don't even need to try clothes to know that the other clothes on the shelf don't fit me. And unlike what most people think, intuition is not always impulsive. If today I were to decide whether I want to buy an online course, for example, I will take a glance of the course outline and I'll sleep on it for a few days. I'll let my intuition tells me whether it's good for me, whether the course is calling out to me, whether is it what I truly wanted. I don't evaluate the pros and the cons or have a specific set of criteria that I need to satisfy. And I'm not like I have to get this course because the discount is ending soon. What I want to know is whether it resonates with my soul or not. Sometimes following your intuition can seem very illogical to other people. For example, when I left my job as an accountant to become an animator, it doesn't make sense to give up a good paying job and start all over again as a junior staff. Or when I left my animation job after 6 months, it sounds ridiculous because I spent so much time and money to get a diploma in animation, like 2.5 years, and I just decided not to do it one day. But this only sounds illogical to other people because they don't have the information that I have. My intuition knows that if I were to stay in my accounting job for too long, I won't feel fulfilled because that's not what my soul wants. That's not what my soul is calling out to me. My intuition knows that the animation job doesn't fit me and it doesn't give me the creative freedom I desire. I could stay longer in both cases to get the same information that I received from my intuition, or I could just act based on my intuition. What seems more logical, taking a shorter path or a longer path to get the same result? So I'm not saying that intuition is better or you shouldn't test things out, but why not use both logic and intuition? Intuition just gives you additional information that might not be apparent to your logical mind or other people's logical mind. Your logical mind doesn't know what your purpose is. It doesn't know what your soul wants. It can't see into the future. A lot of information that the logical mind uses is based on what's available now, while intuition taps on other resources that might be intangible, energetic, and not constrained to this current time and space. And you get better at using your intuition when you start with something small like buying a t-shirt. If you are thinking too much and you can't make a decision, watch this next video here. If you want to learn more about intuition, please subscribe to the channel over here.